Hey guys, so I wanted to hop on here real quick and tell you about the most wonderful experience. I've been going back and forth between the idea of getting this done or not. It's not something that's permanent or that would, I mean, it could harm me, obviously, or my lashes, but regardless, I went through with it. The results are phenomenal. I'm super happy with it. I've already booked my second appointment to have it redone once they start to droop down, but as you can tell from the title, I had what they call an LVL lash lift and tint. Now, LVL stands for length, volume, and lift, I believe, and essentially it's my own lashes. They're very different from lash extensions. Extensions are just fake ones being glued on, and the upkeep for lash extensions was something I didn't want to deal with. So, and then I've also heard like really bad horror stories that they've damaged your own natural lashes. So I said, I'm not doing that. But then when I heard about the LVL lash lift, I said, maybe I can deal with that. And essentially it's a perm for your lashes so that they stay nice and curled and lifted. And it lasts for up to the girl that did it, my esthetician, she said it would last for about 5 to 6 weeks, depending on, you know, your natural lashes and how stubborn they are. I booked the appointment, and I have been using this Lash Food eyelash enhancer, and I mentioned this in my favorites video, and I told you guys about this. I've just been using it day and night for about a month now, and I've seen tremendous results. I'm sorry, but somebody's mowing the lawn outside and I have to film this video. So, on Lash Food Eyelash Enhancer, it's very natural. I think it's not 100% organic or natural. I think it's like 99 point something. Correct me if I'm wrong. I will link it down below if you guys are interested. But it helps, you know, with lash length and growth and all that stuff. I feel that my lashes are a lot healthier because of this. They're a lot longer, fuller, and just every time that I go to curl them with the eyelash curler, they look so much better. So I definitely see results with this, and I'm still using it. It's safe to use it with the lash lift in place. Decided because I had been using this and my lashes were a lot longer, I would go ahead and go through with the lash lift. So I scheduled it. I went in and she took a look at my lashes and just my hair overall. Like, I have thick, coarse hair, so the thicker your hair is, and obviously my, what do you call it? You know, my body hair, it's really thick as well. Like, my brows are just thick. So she said that she would leave the perm in for a little bit longer than, or the maximum time, just so that I can achieve the maximum curl. Now, she laid on a silicone pad, or she laid the silicone pad on, or first of all, I'm all over the place. So what she did was she took a shadow shield almost kind of thing and protected my bottom lashes. That none of the perm or the glue or any of the solution, or not glue, but the perming solution wouldn't get on my lower lashes. So she protected those. Then she went ahead and put in the silicone pad on my eyelid and gently pulled all my lashes back onto the eyelid. You're laying down for this. So she brushed them all back, and then she laid the perming solution on for about 20 minutes, she said. The perming solution smells like Nair. It was so nostalgic. I used to use Nair on my arms because my arms are hairy. And it's funny how, like, back in high school, I was so freaked out about it, and I used to, like, shave them when I didn't have time to do the whole Nair stuff, and I didn't want to smell it. But now that I'm older, I don't give a shit. I'm hairy, so fucking what? Deal with it. If you don't want to look, don't look. But the freaking hair on my arms isn't going anywhere. I could care less now. But I thought it was amusing to me because it said, wow, I really, really went through all that and smelled this shit because I didn't want hairy arms. Because I cared what people thought about me back in high school, I guess. But whatever. Anyway, so she lays that on for 20 minutes. She gave me a nice neck massage. But then after that, she removes the perming solution and adds this like bonding solution or the sealing solution, and that only stays on for like about 5 minutes. After that, she offered me a choice of brown, blue black, and then deep black tint. So it looks like you're wearing mascara, but you're really not. And I went ahead with the deep black just because I like a really dark, I have dark features. But if you want something more natural, or if you're blonde and dark would be a little bit too dramatic for you, they have a brown or whatnot. Well, the salon, or not the salon, but the spa that I went to, and by the way, I went to an esthetician. It's like a medical spa, so do your research, because I've heard horror stories, which is why I've been put off for a little bit. But Christina here on YouTube, Pretty Shiny Sparkly, I think that's, yeah, pretty, I always get it mixed up. But she hasn't had a lash lift done. She's had lash extensions, and she did her brow, that 3D, the microblading. And she kind of gave me the courage to just go ahead and go do it. I did my research, and I went and I got it, and I'm so freaking happy with the results. You can't get them wet for the first 24 hours. You have to leave them, you know, how they were. And initially when she took the silicone pad off and she was all done, granted, the curl was there, but they were all clumped together. And I was kind of freaking out, and I'm like, are they going to separate, or are they going to stay this way? And she said, no, they'll separate once you rinse all the tint and the solution, you know, the residual stuff off. So I said, okay, fine. So I went home, and I was still iffy about it. The curl was there, but I just couldn't really see what I had underneath all the clumpiness. So after that, I waited the 24 hours, obviously, woke up, went to work the next day, and it is so freaking hard not to like rub at your eye or try to wet them. Like, I was trying to wash my face around my eyes, but anyway, got through the day, came home from work the next day, and I was so happy to just rinse it all off. And once I rinsed it off, my lashes kind of like went down, and I was like, are you fucking kidding me? But then as they dried, completely dry, it was so funny, because it was watching like a flower bloom almost. That's the only way I can compare it to flower blooming. So yeah, they were drying, and they kind of just all separated and feathered out, and they're so soft and bushy and just so pretty. This is what they look like. I have a little bit of mascara on the tips of it just because I'm wearing eyeshadow today, and I just said what the hell with it. But the past 3 or 4 days I haven't worn any mascara just because the tint is dark enough. I have been wearing mascara on my bottom lashes just so that they match the top ones. Unreal. And this is what they look like every single day, with or without makeup. I wake up in the morning and they look like this. Now, the cost for something like this, I guess it all differs, or, you know, where you live at. Typically, about $200. Like, the research that I've done and everywhere that I've checked, it's about $200 to $250. The whole reason why I filmed this video was because I kind of went on Snapchat and spoke about it there. And I had a lot of you snap me a bunch of questions on how the whole treatment or the process went, the results, how long does it last, and all that stuff. So I said I'd much rather like do a video, be able to talk to you guys about it and tell you guys my experience. Again, it's not permanent, it's not fake, they're my real natural lashes. A lot of it probably has to, I mean, I already have pretty decent lashes to begin with. They just stay straight, they just don't curl. That's my only issue. I can walk out of the house and wear zero makeup. I'm perfectly fine with that as long as I curl my eyelashes. Like, I need an eyelash curler in my life, but now I haven't used this in a few days and I'm just like, I can't believe it. I really can't. I just thought, not that I thought it was gimmicky, but I didn't think I would get such good results. And the girl that did it was so sweet and so nice, and we were chatting forever. I told her, I said, I talk a lot. So the whole procedure or the process lasts, or it takes about 45 minutes, 45 to an hour. that was my experience. I just wanted to get on camera and share and hopefully help some of you out. If you have any other questions, leave them down below. I will be more than happy to answer them. I know I don't get back to all my YouTube comments. I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with that. It's easier to do them off of like my cell phone, and sometimes I've just been so busy I haven't been able to. But if you want to snap me a question, I'm on there a lot. You can follow me on Snapchat. I'm still not into the whole Instagram stories thing. I follow so many people on Instagram, so to view everybody's story, it's impossible almost. So Snapchat's a little bit easier for me. And then I think that's it. What else? A lot of fun, exciting things are coming, so stay tuned. I have another video coming up for you guys in a couple of days, so again, stay tuned for that. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.